Hi Chris, how you doing? Cristiano here in Santiago, Chile. I'm doing an entry to your what happened in August stays in August thread. Eight questions, really really cool ones. So here I go with with them. First one, tell me a new August music you are you're looking forward to. Not so many things. I think they're coming out in August, but there is the new album from the Deep Purple. I don't know. I don't know which album number is 18, 19. I don't know, but the name of the album is really not coming from there. The name of the album is Wish. I've heard a couple of songs. They are really good. They are in this kind of sound that they are using right now. That is a little bit more mellow, more suitable for Ian Gillan's type of voice. The way he's singing now, it's not all those screams he used to have, of course, 40 or 50 years ago when he started with the band in the early 70s. We're not going to see him shouting again like Charlie in Time or Space Trucking, all that songs. But I think he has a more mature way of approaching the way he's singing, and the compliment of Steve Morse is really good to the band. So I'm looking forward to see what they came out. Coming out, I think it's on August the 7th. They are putting out the new album. So let's see how it sounds. That one, because the last one, Infinite, was really good, and the one before, I think, Here in the Now Frontier. No, What Now? Yeah, What Now? They were also really good ones. So that's question number one. Question number two. One thing you hate about records. Many things I hate about records, and many things I like about them. But one of the couple of things that I don't like, it's all the hype that's around right now surrounding vinyls or records. They are hype. They are the cool things. You must have a record of vinyl in your collection, and unless you are nobody. I don't like also the prices they're having. They are way so expensive. I don't like so many different reissues they have with different colors and splatters and stuff like that. So they make kind of force you to buy many different pressings of the same record because they're coming out with different colors. And of course, the main thing that I don't like is why they have to split one album that almost fits in one record in two. So you have to two records in one, two songs in one side, two songs in another side, two songs in another, two songs and three, and they split one record in two or even three discs, and they are annoying to have to. You sit, you put the needles, one song, two songs, then you have to get up again and change it. That's one of the things that I don't like. Of course, there is a lot of sound reasons that almost they can justify that, but I don't find the use of splitting one album in two. I don't know. Three, favorite concert. Many favorite concerts. Luckily, I've been able to see most of my favorite bands down here in Santiago, Chile. I've seen Maiden 6 or 7 times. I've seen Metallica 3 times. Black Sabbath 2 times. Judas Priest a couple of times. AC/DC, The Stones 2 times. Primus 3 times. Def Leppard. Guns N' Roses and Living Colour. Heaven and Hell, and what else? Dream Theater, and many more. But I think one of my favorite concerts that I had the chance to see a couple of years ago, it's of a band that I thought I was never going to be able to see them live here, and it's the Who. They put an awesome show a couple of years ago in a festival that was taking place down here in Santiago, Chile. They put an awesome show, a great concert. Royal Daltrey and Pete Townshend were in great forms, and they put an awesome show. It was not a long one. I think it was around an hour, a little bit more, before the Guns N' Roses, and it was a really good one. That's one of my favorite concert. Of course, my favorite will be any concert by Maiden. So that's it. Question number 3. Question number 4. Do you like CDs? Of course I like CDs. As you can see, I have many CDs. Most of my collection are CDs. I have many bands in that format. I think they are a cheap way of having music right now. I don't have many albums, many records, many vinyls, mostly because of the prices they have right now. So I have to buy CDs. I wish to have more of them, of course, but I have no problem with them. You can take the CDs in your car, play it without problem. You can put it in your computer, download it, and put it afterwards in your music devices like my iPod or even the computer. So I have no problems with CDs. And also because you have some cool box sets with extra material, demos, outtakes, remixes, and sometimes they don't put those on albums. So that's one of the main things that I like about CDs. 5. One thing you would change regarding your channel. Mostly I think I will change, I like to have more editing skills. I've seen some other guys that are great editing. They have put some, I don't know, sound effects and images and things like that. So that's one of the things that I think I would like to change or at least improve. Second, I would like to have more material to put out some content on my own, not only responding to threads or to contests, but I like to have some more material, as I was saying, to show recent additions to my collections, because right now it's really a tough time down here. So and maybe change the name of the channel and put some other things to make it more attractive to the viewer. 6. Show a cassette. Here I have a cassette that no one else have seen in the VC before. It's from a Chilean band from the late 80s, I think, early 90s. It's a band that only put this release many years ago on a local label here, also records. The band is Betrayed. The name of the band, and the album, as you can see, 1879 Tales of War. This is a band, a thrash band, more thrash, speed, heavy metal band from the late 90s, late 80s, early 90s. This is an album that is dedicated to the 1879 war we had with some neighbor countries, and started all because of some economics and monetary issues that we're having with Peru and Bolivia up in the north of Chile. So this is a cassette they put regarding those times that we are having, and it's a really good one. Unfortunately, it's the only thing they did, but it's a really good one, and according to Discogs, I think this is one of my priciest elements in my collection. So once again, there it is, Betrayed and 1879 Tales of War. Next, Heaviest Album. This is an album that it's the heaviest in the catalog of this band. That it's very unique, very proggy, very sometimes funky, sometimes metal, sometimes rock, sometimes weird, sometimes very Zappa. and it's Primus and the album Antipop. This is a weird, very heavy album for, in the catalog in their material. It's a really weird one because it has the production element. It's shared by Les Claypool, the main guy in this one, the main lyricist and the driving music force. He shares a lot of production duties with other guys from the music scene. He has productions credits with Tom Morello, Matt Stone, Fred Durst, Stuart Copeland, Tom Waits, and of course with Primus. And it's a really heavy one. Kind of a departure from the sound that they had on their previous albums and the way that, and the ones that came after this one. It's a really heavy one with a lot of guitars, very heavy, very thick sound, and not so prominent the sound of the bass and the sound and the sound of the drums like we were used to know them before. So this is one of the heaviest albums in Primus catalog, Antipop. So there it is. And 8, I favorite. Talk about the Broadway soundtracks, Broadway shows. Of course, as you may imagine, Broadway shows are not very as another thing that I'm very familiar with. Here we don't have many Broadway shows. But I do remember seeing many years ago when I was a kid. I think I saw on a theater the Fiddler on the Roof, and it was a really good one. I was really small, as really young, so I couldn't appreciate that show in its all magnitude. So I can tell you if I like it or I don't. But I do remember seeing that. Of course, I've seen other musicals like The Sound of Music, and I can't remember another one. But I do remember those. If I would like to see there some more, yes, maybe I would like to see the ones that they put out regarding Rock of Ages, the musical with they did about Queen, and I think they did a musical about the Beatles, I think. But maybe if they come around here and they are in that kind of music style, I will be interested in seeing them. But who knows? Maybe in the near future they will have some shows here when this whole pandemic it's over and we are free and allowed to go out and do our lives in a more normal way. So that's it, Chris. Those are my answers. Hope you like them. Hope you're doing okay up there. I've seen some of your latest videos and they're of course really good as always. Thanks again for having this thread. This is Christian saying goodbye. See you in the next time. Bye bye.